Sahil, coming first to your question regarding the reaction which came from when we put out those 27 names. So let me reiterate this yet again, that Arunachal Pradesh is an inalienable and integral part of India, and this is a fact which is self-evident. At the same time, let me also underline that nothing can change this indisputable reality. अरुणाचल प्रदेश भारत का एक अभिन्न और अविभाज्य हिस्सा है और यह एक प्रकार से एक स्वयं सिद्ध तथ्य भी है और कोई भी चीज इस निर्विवाद वास्तविकता को बदल नहीं सकता. Siddhant, we had, yes, our High Commissioner yesterday had a meeting with the Prime Minister of Bangladesh. At the meeting, both sides discussed matters of mutual interest. As far as the invitation that you talked about, we have extended invitation for a bilateral visit as also for the BRICS outreach session, which will be held here in Delhi. We will keep you updated on this particular matter. शैलेंद्र, आपका सवाल था कि दो मुद्दे का जो आपने उठाया है, एक तो मैं बताऊं कि जो एक्सट्रेडिशन की आपने बात कही, इस मुद्दे पर हमारा पक्ष कई दफ़ा हमने इस मंच से भी कहा है और बड़ा साफ है कि ये मुद्दा जो है इसको हम लोग एग्जामिन कर रहे हैं, जो हमारे एस्टेब्लिश्ड प्रतिक्रियाएं हैं उसके तहत, और जब भी मेरे पास कुछ अपडेट करने को होगा तो मैं आपको इस पे बताऊंगा. दूसरा, हादी के मामले में आपने बताया तो उसमें भी है कि देखिए वो एक लीगल मैटर है, एक न्यायिक मामला है और उसमें इन्वेस्टिगेशन जो छानबीन चल रही है. Akansha, your question was regarding this the Indian student who came under, who was I think he was, this is our understanding that he was apprehended in Germany. So we were informed of this particular Indian national that he has committed a serious crime or alleged to have committed a serious crime in the state of Arizona. Subsequent to that, we also informed our authorities here who are part of the law enforcement mechanism. Subsequent to that, further we understand that he was apprehended in Germany, in Berlin, and we remain in touch with the US authorities on this particular matter to ascertain more details in regard to the case. मधु, आपका सवाल, देखिए दो चीज़ें हैं कि दुनिया भर में बहुत सारी घटनाएं होती रहती हैं और इन सभी घटनाक्रमों को हम बड़ी पैनी नज़र से और करीबी नज़र से इसको हम इस पर नज़र रखते हैं. आपको साथ ही साथ मैं ये बताना चाहता हूं कि मानव अधिकार के हनन जिसका एक पक्ष हम लोगों ने अभी देखा पाकिस्तान में, जो पाकिस्तान अधिकृत कश्मीर में अभी कुछ महीनों में जो वहां पर मानव अधिकार का हनन हुआ, जिस प्रकार से लोगों को मारे गए, एक बार फिर से इस बात को उजागर करता है कि मानव अधिकार का जहां तक बात आती है और लोगों के उनके मानव अधिकार के पक्ष को गारंटी करने की बात आती है, उसमें पाकिस्तान को बहुत कुछ करना है. और हमको लगता है कि जो अभी हाल ही के हिंसा में इतने लोग मारे गए हैं, इस पर अंतर्राष्ट्रीय समुदाय को, पाकिस्तान को जवाबदेही ठहराना चाहिए. तभी मैंने कहा कि मानव अधिकार के पक्ष को जो वहां पर हनन हो रहा है उस पर अंतर्राष्ट्रीय समुदाय को चिंता करने की जरूरत है और साथ ही साथ में उनको पाकिस्तान को जवाबदेही ठहराने जाने की जरूरत है. We continue to follow developments across the world. At the same time, I would like to highlight that we have seen the kind of human rights violations that were committed in Pakistan occupied Kashmir and other parts of that country. We call upon the international community to hold Pakistan accountable for its misdeeds, for its abuses, and for flagrant violation or gross violation of human rights, including of all its people. Oh, tariff. See, on tariff matters, we have discussion between United States and India. दोनों पक्षों के बीच में bilateral trade agreement पे बातचीत चल रही है और ये बातचीत चल रही है अभी। जब इस पर आप ज़्यादा हमारे पास कुछ कहने को होगा तो मैं बताऊंगा आपको। प्रोग्रेस ठीक रहा है, बाकी विशेष तो आपको कॉमर्स मंत्रालय ही बता सकता है इसमें क्या हो रहा है। Okay. So first, Snehesh, coming to your question. In matters relating to the border areas between India and China, we have always emphasized in discussions with the Chinese side that we consider these issues as most serious and that the maintenance of peace and tranquility in these areas is of the utmost importance. We have also stated that the state of the border affairs will reflect on the state of our larger bilateral ties. This was also reiterated at the recently held 36th WMCC meeting on India-China border affairs, which was held on 6th, and you are already aware of the statement that we put out. At this meeting, the two sides engaged in frank discussions and reviewed the situation along the line of actual control. The Indian side again underlined that maintaining peace and tranquility in the border areas is essential for the overall development of bilateral relations. It was agreed to continue to use existing mechanisms, diplomatic and military channels, including the WMCC, local commander level meetings, and other agreed mechanisms to resolve outstanding issues and avoid misunderstanding and miscalculation along the line of actual control. भारत और चीन के बीच सीमावर्ती क्षेत्रों से जुड़े मामलों में हमने हमेशा चीन के साथ चर्चाओं में यह बात पर जोर दिया है कि हम इन मुद्दों को बेहद गंभीर मानते हैं और इन क्षेत्रों में शांति और स्थिरता बनाए रखना सबसे ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण है। हमने यह भी स्पष्ट किया है कि सीमा मामलों की स्थिति हमारे व्यापक द्विपक्षीय संबंधों की स्थिति को दर्शाएगी। इस बात को 6 अगस्त 2026 को हुए 36वें WMCC मीटिंग के दौरान भी दोहराया गया। इस बैठक में दोनों पक्षों ने खुले तौर पर और स्पष्ट चर्चा की। LAC पर स्थिति की समीक्षा करते हुए भारतीय पक्ष ने फिर से इस बात पर जोर दिया कि द्विपक्षीय संबंधों के समग्र विकास के लिए सीमावर्ती क्षेत्रों में शांति और स्थिरता बनाए रखना बहुत ज़रूरी है, आवश्यक है। इस बात पर सहमति बनी कि LAC लाइन ऑफ एक्चुअल कंट्रोल पर गलतफहमी और गलत आकलन, किसी प्रकार का मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग या मिसकैलकुलेशन से बचने और बाकी बचे हुए मुद्दों को सुलझाने के लिए WMCC, स्थानीय कमांडर स्तर की बैठकें और अन्य तंत्रों सहित मौजूदा कूटनीतिक और सैन्य माध्यमों का उपयोग जारी रखा जाएगा। There your question was about the visit of Foreign Secretary to Bhutan and Sri Lanka. We have a policy of neighborhood first. We want to strengthen our ties with countries in our neighborhood. Foreign Secretary visited Bhutan as also Sri Lanka. We had a detailed readout from these visits, and the idea is that we want to deepen our relationship, our ties with these countries in the various domains that we are engaged in. Development partnership happens to be a very important part of that cooperation, and several other issues that were detailed in our press release. So it is part of our overall engagement. On the other aspect, on the invitation, we have invited the BRICS countries, also BRICS partner countries, to attend the BRICS Summit here. In addition, we also invited several leaders for the outreach session from regional groupings. We will keep you updated in regard to the invitations. Srinjoy, I couldn't agree with you more. In the last several months, we have seen that during the elections and before that also, large-scale protests were held in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Public discontent were answered with bullets and blackouts and repression and oppression, and many people have been killed. In fact, more than 90 people have been killed and many more have been injured. This has made news across the world. There have been mass grave violation of human rights. And I think it is time that the international community take note of what's happening there and hold that country responsible for its atrocities. Ashi, your question regarding, I need not repeat it, you've actually answered, your question is, the question that you asked, our energy security, what it is predicated on, we have conveyed to you on several occasions. Meeting our national priorities, securing the needs of our 1.4 billion people, as you rightly pointed out, remains the cornerstone of our energy security approach. And this we want to achieve through diversified sources. We want to source our energy through diversified sources. On the question regarding Snapchat, yes, we want to have as effective communication policy as possible, and we want to reach each and every segment of our population. So that is the central idea behind the new mechanism that we've recently started. Rishabh, your question was regarding the agreement that was signed recently. So let me say that we continue to closely follow developments in the West Asia conflict. As far as this particular agreement is concerned, we are examining its implications both from the perspective of our national security as well as considerations of regional stability, peace and stability. India remains fully committed to meeting or safeguarding its national interests and will take all necessary measures in this regard.